Ever thought gas stations could have a shocking twist? Shell, a major player in the oil industry, is shaking things up in a big way. They're doing something unexpected, shutting down 1,000 gas stations. But here's the kicker: they're not disappearing for good. Instead, Shell is transforming them into something entirely different: electric vehicle charging stations. Imagine pulling up to what used to be a gas station, and instead of pumps, there are rows of charging points for electric cars. It's a bold move by Shell, showing they're serious about embracing the future of transportation. By closing down these gas stations and repurposing them into EV charging hubs, Shell is making a statement. They're acknowledging the shift towards electric vehicles and taking proactive steps to adapt to this changing landscape. This move isn't just about keeping up with the times, it's also about being environmentally conscious. Electric vehicles produce fewer emissions than traditional gas-powered cars, so by promoting EVs, Shell is contributing to a cleaner, greener future. Ever wondered how gas stations could change in the future? Well, here's a surprise twist. In their latest energy report, Shell dropped a bombshell. They're planning to close 500 gas stations within the next 12 to 18 months. But wait, there's more. By the end of 2025, they're aiming to shut down a whopping total of 1,000 gas stations. But why the big move? It's not just about being environmentally friendly, although that's part of it. Shell is looking ahead and seeing the rise of electric vehicles. They're not just closing gas stations, they're transforming them into something entirely different: EV charging stations. Picture this: instead of filling up your car with gasoline, you'll be charging it up with electricity. It's a bold step towards embracing the future of transportation. But why now? Well, it's all about adapting to the times. Electric vehicles are gaining popularity, and Shell wants to be ready for the shift in demand. By repurposing gas stations into EV charging hubs, they're positioning themselves to meet the needs of tomorrow's drivers. Sure, it's a big change, but it's not just about keeping up with trends. It's also a smart business move. By investing in EV infrastructure, Shell is tapping into a growing market. As more people make the switch to electric cars, there will be a greater need for charging stations, and Shell wants to be at the forefront of this revolution. Why is Shell making a significant shift away from traditional gas stations towards electric vehicle charging? Well, they're eyeing the future of transportation. Instead of sticking to pumping gas, Shell is gearing up to expand its public EV charging network. With approximately 54,000 charging points worldwide, Shell has set an ambitious goal: to quadruple that number to a whopping 200,000 by 2030. It's a monumental leap forward, indicating Shell's commitment to embracing the electric vehicle revolution and meeting the growing demand for EV charging infrastructure. But why the sudden change? Well, Shell knows where the world is headed. They see the rise of electric cars, especially in places like China and Europe, and they want to be ready for it. Now, some might wonder, how does an oil giant like Shell plan to go carbon neutral by 2050? It's a big challenge, but they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're investing billions in low-carbon energy solutions, supporting wind power, and even helping develop EV batteries. They're not just talking the talk either. Shell has been making moves, like acquiring the EV charging network VoltaCharge. Sure, it's a risky move, but it shows they're serious about this transition. Why is Shell, one of the oil industry's giants, transitioning 1,000 of its gas stations into electric vehicle charging hubs? Well, with only 1.7% of the US market share compared to Tesla's commanding 60%, Shell has a challenging path ahead. Nonetheless, their determination suggests they're up for the challenge. So, what do you think about Shell's big shift? Do you believe they can pull it off? Or is it too little, too late? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates.